Hi, and welcome back to C1 Risk Training. Today we're looking at the risk register. We have a longer version of this training available to you in our YouTube channel as well. That's the risk register full version, where we'll go into a full description of the value of the risk register and go and show you what these different sections mean in your dashboard summary and attaching internal controls and so on and so forth. But today we're just going to do the quick and dirty for you. So we're going to go to the risk register and we're going to show you how to create a risk in the risk register. So simply, very simple. We just go to add new. We're going to select that and then we're going to put in our risk. And that will be, let's do a fraud in financial finance office. And then we'll put our description in here. And so this is our risk name. So this is the actual risk itself. And then we're going to just put in a more detailed description here that is really tells us what we're looking for in terms of that risk. And then we'll categorize that risk here. Again, we put risks in the macro category. So I'm going to look up something here and see if I see anything. And I'm going to select that this could be a governance issue. Or potentially maybe it's I think we'll use just general governance here. We'll use HR as well, as this could be a person, and we'll apply those. And then we're also going to create a category because I didn't see it for fraud. Okay. Oh, and it looks like we do have one. So I'm just going to look that up and say fraud. Right, and then let's add another one too that this could be an impact on revenue, right? So I'll click save there, and now we've added revenue. Then again, what we want to do is attach this to a specific asset. So we can add a new asset if we need to add a new asset that we don't have in our current directory. But I'm just going to add this to our executive offices here, as this is the finance office. Then I'm going to put in my risk treatment. In this case, I absolutely want to mitigate any fraud that's happening. And then I'm going to describe how we're going to mitigate that risk. And the reason we put this in here is if this risk becomes an actuality, this guidance is going to be available for the person who's mitigating the finding. They can actually create a risk mitigation strategy based upon what's on already written in here. And then we're going to assign that risk to the risk manager. And then we just click save. And there you go. And that's our new risk added to our risk register and our risk group, in this case, fraud. And don't forget just that separation of risk versus issue. A risk being something that could happen, its probability, something that could happen to the organization. Issue being that actuality, so it is happening to the organization. They're interconnected, of course, as well. We want to know if we've got issues related to the risks that we've identified at any time. And then again, of course, we want to know the assets that are impacted by anything that does become an actuality, as well as the potential threat to that asset. That's your risk register. Thank you. That concludes our training for today.